They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Transit demand far exceeds capacity on the Broadway corridor. Thousands of waiting passengers are passed up every day, even with bus service every 2 minutes during peak periods. Many more people choose not to take transit because service is overcrowded or not convenient enough. The situation is similar throughout much of the region. The challenge is not just about current conditions. The metro region will grow by over 1 million residents and 600,000 jobs by 2040. That's like adding a city the size of Port Moody to our region every year. The growth is not all in the Fraser Valley either. Growth is anticipated to be evenly distributed north and south of the Fraser River. More people and more jobs mean more trips, but our roads are largely built out. In the City of Vancouver, we're expecting over 130,000 new residents and 90,000 new jobs, but we're not widening our roads. It's a similar story elsewhere in the region. Attempting to accommodate the growth in trips by more driving is a recipe for gridlock, longer commutes, and polluted air. The city, region, and province have set ambitious transportation targets to address the congestion challenge and help ensure a cleaner, greener, healthier, and more prosperous future. One that can survive and even thrive in an era of rising fuel prices and climate change. Here you can see the city's targets. The province has set similarly ambitious targets for the Metro Vancouver region. Reaching these targets will require a significant increase in transit capacity. Great transit is also key to economic prosperity. It will help us retain and attract high-tech, research, and creative sector jobs. This is the kind of employment we're seeking to grow. The mayors from throughout the region have worked together over the past year to come up with a detailed transit and transportation plan. This plan offers improvements for all travel modes, not just transit, and it provides tangible benefits for the entire region. Here, you see some of the key components of the plan. Let's delve into the details. For those who need to drive, the plan includes a new, safer, 4-lane Petula Bridge and $36 million every year earmarked for the region's major road networks. Most significantly for drivers, by providing much better transportation options, the plan will help keep our traffic flowing so that people who need to drive will still be able to get around. Conversely, without this investment, our region will suffer severe gridlock with longer commutes and all-day congestion. The plan will improve service for those who need extra help getting around and help us meet the challenge of an aging population. One key service to help this is 30% more handy-dart service, including improved accessibility at transit stations and stops. The plan includes a major upgrade to bus service across the region. A 25% increase in bus service will provide more frequent service all day, every 15 minutes or better, 7 days a week, on an expanded network of routes. It also includes 80% more night bus service, giving shift workers a cheap and reliable way to get to and from work. Additionally, C-Bus service will increase by 50% to every 10 minutes during peak hours and 15 minutes the rest of the day. 11 new B-Line Express routes across the region will offer fast, reliable service. The plan includes major investment in our existing rail lines as well, including 60% more SkyTrain cars, which means longer and more frequent trains on the Canada, Expo, and Millennium lines. Existing stations will be upgraded to handle these longer trains and improve connections. The plan includes about 25% more West Coast Express train cars, meaning longer trains and a new run every day. And it means major, new rapid transit lines. Here, you can see our current rapid transit network. New light rail transit service will be introduced in Surrey, first along King George Boulevard and 104th Avenue within the first 7 years, and after that along the Fraser Highway out to Langley. 200,000 people will be within walking distance of these lines, making transit an attractive option for more people in the Fraser Valley. The plan also includes a Broadway subway in the form of an underground Millennium Line extension under the Broadway corridor. Broadway is North America's busiest bus corridor and the region's biggest transportation bottleneck. A Broadway subway means more equity and freedom. Central Broadway is the biggest employment center in the province after downtown Vancouver. More than half of all trips to this area begin outside the city. The subway extension would give people from across the region much better access to these jobs and services. The plan covers the first phase, which will connect with the Canada Line and go as far as Arbutus, the busiest part of the corridor. And it'll be designed with the future in mind, so that the line can be extended all the way to UBC. A tunnel the Millennium Line would draw over 3 times more riders than that take the B line today and carry the equivalent of 24 lanes of car traffic on opening day. The plan also includes funding to cost-share walking and cycling improvements with local municipalities. Here you can see all of the proposed investments together: more and better service, shorter commutes, less congestion on our roads, and cleaner air. But how will we pay for it? The Regional Mayor's Council looked at a number of options, including vehicle levies, road pricing, and a carbon tax. They found that for the near time, a small 0.5% increase to the regional sales tax would be the most fair and the most affordable. It would be the most fair because everyone would pay, not just residents, but also tourists and other visitors who use the system. It's the most affordable, with the average household paying only 34 cents a day and low-income households paying less than 15 cents a day. Just like the current sales tax, it wouldn't apply to groceries or other essential items like children's clothing. So a $100 grocery bill would still cost $100, and a $1,000 luxury item would cost an additional $5. While some people might worry about paying a new tax, the reality is that it will cost just pennies a day and save people time and potentially thousands of dollars. The plan will reduce congestion and cut the average commute times by 20 to 30 minutes each day. Less time commuting means more time with friends and family, more time doing what you love. And by providing much better transit options, the plan could help you save hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. Perhaps by fewer nighttime taxi rides, or by making transit so convenient, fast, and reliable that your family will drive less and maybe even choose to own fewer or no cars. The plan includes strong accountability measures. A yes vote doesn't mean we're handing anyone a blank check. That money will go into a secure account overseen by the region's mayors. The revenues will be directly allocated to specific projects identified in the regional mayor's plan and subject to annual independent audits and public reporting. Perhaps more so than any other tax that's collected, we'll know exactly where this money is going. Registered voters will receive a ballot in mid-March and have until May 29th to mail it in. You'll be asked to support the Regional Mayor's Council plan. A yes outcome would put the region's mayors in charge of new spending at TransLink. The yes side is supported by organizations from all sectors. It includes the region's mayors, member municipalities, and the Better Transit and Transportation Coalition. But that's not it. The coalition is growing every day and now includes over 120 local groups, from business to anti-poverty, from goods movements to environmental, from health to construction and labor and tourism. Such broad support is unprecedented. You can learn more about the plan by visiting mayorscouncil.ca and bettertransit.info. Sign the online pledge and make sure you and your friends are registered to vote. Finally, vote yes so that we can deliver the regional vision and keep Metro Vancouver moving. It's time to decide what our future will look like.